I am here. Shout out to all my. Okay. What is my main screen? This one. Man, I gotta cough like a mug. Why does this keep resetting like every time? There we go. Okay, that should be a lot louder now. It's so weird that it does that. Get the lost camera. Hey, what up, Alexander Smith? How we doing? How we doing? You just reminded me actually. Change the topic. Ah, shit. Hit my elbow on the back of my damn thing. I mean, on my door. This shit hurt my head. Okay. I'm doing better. I was working off of 3 hours of sleep for like 4 days in a row. And it finally caught up to me last night. And I like crashed. I like super crashed. Like literally I only had probably maximum 4 hours of sleep in the last like 72 hours. Well, no. Well, each day, sorry. It was pretty bad. But I got 6 hours plus last night, so I think I'm kind of back on track. Why couldn't lock sleep, you may ask? Even I don't know. I would just wake up in the middle of the night and then not be able to go back to sleep. This shit was terrible. I still feel terrible though, cause I guess my body still gotta catch up. Like my head hurts and like everything feels like it's moving. Like there's after images and shit. Like I feel like I'm what's that shit called? Like the shit after you drink. I feel like I have a hangover, what I feel like. I feel pretty terrible, but hopefully, you know, if I sleep consistently well for the rest of the week, I'll be kind of back to normal, I hope. How have you been though, Alexander Smith? I'm gonna play some Splatoon for maybe about an hour or so, and then I'm gonna probably play some Rivals if I have enough time. I play some Rivals. Rivals of Ethar. Glad to hear you're doing pretty decent though. Oh, you have? Okay. Do you like it, or it doesn't sound like you do based on that? I don't know if that was like a man or a man. I'm not sure which man it was. Sure, it feels ugly. I can about imagine. I feel like the meta revolving around Shield is ugly too. Don't have a character? What did you use in the first one? You used Shovel Knight or something, right? Or Ori? You used one of those two, didn't you? Water over here. There we go. I knew it was one of the two. Well, hopefully you find you a character that you kind of, you know what I'm saying, that you mesh with. Dude, I love the way the back of my room looks now. I got another set of LED strips right there. And it makes the whole room look fucking blue and purple and shit. I love it. That shit looks fire as hell. I like it. Let me pull this game up. Like I said, I'll excuse me, likely play some Splatoon. Let me see, Splatoon for a bit, then Rivals after. I did do the placement for Rivals 2, like on the rank mode, and I got into platinum immediately, and then I got knocked out of platinum by the end of the night. I was playing so many sweat. The people I fought were people that was 100% playing the game before it actually came out. They were playing the hell out that beta. Like, them dudes were moonwalking on me. But I found out something very important. This practically saved the whole game for me. Because at first I was like, I don't really think I like Rivals 2. I hate the way it feels. This and that. It feels too damn slippery. It feels like I'm I'm trying to do certain things and I'm like overshooting it. It was really pissing me off. And then I remembered that Rivals has customized control stuff in it. So what I did was I went to the settings and I turned on you can fix your control stick settings, and the right stick, the left stick sensitivity is at 100%, like right off the bat. It's at 100 goddamn percent, and I'm just like, I don't think I want that at 100%. That's pretty sensitive. So I knocked it down. Me and Super J was playing around with some stuff, and I knocked it down to 75. So after I got it to 75, it feels perfect. I think I nudged it up to 78. It feels perfect. Like, now my character stops on a dime instead of just sliding everywhere and shit. That shit was pissing me off. And I think I noticed it more when I was using Clarin, because I got to set up my tippers, and it was really hard for me to kind of align myself to do that with her. I'm gonna play around with it with other characters, because maybe if I'm like, what's his name? If I'm Rano the Frog, I might want my sensitivity high, so that way I can slide around with him. He's a faster character, but like with Clarin, I don't want that shit. So, but they got different profiles of shit you can make on the game. So I might play around with that and see, what I like. So, no, that's what I like. That's what I like. Face ass. But yeah. Where is my phone? Oh, it's over there charging. Shit. But yeah, let's get some matches in. Switch over to some Rivals for a bit. Oh man, I've been tearing people up with edge hogging, dude. That jump was so funny, bro. I fought a dude that was literally kicking my ass majority of the match. That dude was tearing my ass up, and I fucked around and edge hogged him, and he died at like 20%, and I won. Boy, I was popping off, bro. I was like, damn, that sucks. To be you. I didn't get good enough to learn how to do the wave dash, grab the ledge type of thing yet. I'm like not super great at it yet, but I just jump off and grab that shit, and I've been edge hogging. Because people think they're so fucking safe. They think they can just up B to the ledge and they're gonna be good, bro. Like, nah, dude. I've been edge hogging the shit out of people. When I can, at least. It don't work all the time, but when it does work, it feels great. All right. Being able to stop people from recovering by crawling up a ledge feels right at home for melee players. Yeah, you're a melee player, Exit. I mean, I used to be a melee player myself, but I remember I used to edge hog a lot in Brawl too, though. I think that's kind of where my muscle memory for it kind of comes from, like the awareness. And then in Nickelodeon All Stars, you can edge hog in that game too. So I kind of like relearned how to do it, but I just can't do it the melee way where you just wave dash off and grab that shit yet. So I gotta practice that shit. Like a snap people. Cause I was fighting this Arcane earlier. He was pissing me off. Dude was like up being back to the ledge and it felt impossible. Like, wait a minute. You just up being straight to the ledge. I'm about to edge hog you. So like as soon as he do it, I jump off and grab that junk and get up. The man went straight through me and died at like 10%. I was like, now what's cool about Rivals though, if you don't burn your jumps out and you're about to get edge hog, you can wall jump off of like 90% of the stages. Probably 100% of them. Because that Arcane was really smart. When he noticed I was edge hogging, when he noticed I was edge hogging him, he like wall jumped as soon as I edge hogged him, and he'll just jump back to the stage. That shit shocked me the first time, and I died because he did that shit, and I was just frozen. I'm like, well, you were supposed to get edge hogged. The fuck? You wall jumped. They're not supposed to be counterplay to this. You're just supposed to get edge hogged. And then he fucking he like fared me or did something. That nigga's funny, man. You loving Fleet? I'm thinking of using her, man. I think I'm gonna use her too, cause that's the closest to Poem I'm gonna get. And I was playing around with her in the training room, and like she's not really that tough to use. Like I thought she was gonna be too much micromanaging going on with the whole bow and arrow thing, but like it's not that tough. Like to jump in and shit like that. And I'm sure they did that on purpose. They want you to be able to, you know, use whatever character you want to use. Hey, what up, Evney? How we doing? How we doing? It's Rival, so I don't even have in my brain to grab the ledge still. Dude, I had to get used to spot dodging again. No game that I played recently, no platform fighter that I played recently has spot dodge in it. Like fucking Rivals didn't have it, and Flash Party doesn't have spot dodging. So it's like Nick All Stars had it, but like I didn't really use it like that in that game either. I've been using that shit in this game because if you get grabbed in this game, you might die. You might die. People got like 80% combos out of grabs in this stupid game. Not this one. Not this stupid game, but you know, Rivals the stupid game. It's different. But yeah. So welcome in everyone. Welcome to the Lost Box stream. We're gonna be starting off with some Splatoon, and then we're going to and then we're gonna move over to Rivals afterwards, because that came out. I've been playing the demo a lot. Yeah, well, I didn't mention Smash because like I haven't been playing Smash in like recent years. I used to play Smash a lot, but I stopped playing it once I got into Rivals, and then I got into Flash Party. I kind of dropped it after that. But you are right though. You can up B wall jump in this one? No, you can't wall jump. You can't up B wall jump in this game. I died literally today, and I knew I couldn't do it and forgot because of muscle memory. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna up B, and then I'm gonna just wall jump out, and then that didn't work, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I playing? What's happening here? This isn't even the same game anymore. Yeah, that's still probably gonna happen to me too. Like Poem alone is the reason that I'm probably still gonna play Rivals 1. And I feel like Rivals 2 is different enough where I don't think it's gonna necessarily replace Rivals 1. I feel like Super J made a good analogy. I feel like Rivals 1 is probably gonna be like Third Strike or something, or like it's gonna be that game you can still go back to. You know, it's gonna be weird. And I think, of course, and I'm not talking about like the casual audience and everyone in general. I mean like the Rivals 1 purists. You know, you can still go back to Rivals and play it. Like I'm still gonna play it because, like I said, they don't have Poem in this game, so. If I want to get my Poem fixed, I'm gonna and I'm not gonna use Clarin in that game so I don't mess up my muscle memory. I'll just use Poem in there in that game. Also, I don't like what they did with Rano. I've been practicing Rano like a motherfucker in Rivals 1 in preparation to use him in Rivals 2, but unfortunately, they changed him. They changed the way his combos kind of flow. Like in Rivals 1, you could do like dash attack into imagination, but it doesn't work like that in Rivals 2. That kind of hurt my feelings a bit. Like, damn, I can't do what I used to do no more. Think about committing a full stream to Rivals next week? Should, why not? And then when it come out, because we only got like a week for it to be out for the demo, and then the full game comes out, so. Oh shit, boy, you saved me. Boy, that dude saved the hell out of me. Bro, I thought I was dead. Oh, I thought I was dead. I thought my life was over. You can ledge cancel, police up B, eat the momentum, crazy. Yeah, you can also do that with Rano's up B too, because somebody did that with him. They like up B and ledge cancel and then smack me in the face. I want some of those skins, dude. And what's crazy is like I'm a backer for the game. Like I put money into the game and shit. So like I was hoping I'd just get skins in the demo, but it is what it is. Yeah, I misused a Poem already, dude. There's so many moments where I lose with Clarin and be like, I might whip out Poem on these dudes, man. And then like, oh yeah, can't do that. Shadow comes out right before it too. That is wild. Like that week is gonna be so busy for me because my friend's coming down and he's staying with me because he has to go to like a conference or something here in my city. So he's gonna crash here. So he's gonna be here. And then Rivals comes out, Sonic comes out, and something else is coming out that same week too. Like I think Mario Luigi comes out, I think somewhere around that time too. But something else is coming out too, actually. Like something else is happening that week. Oh, shit. Damn, that sword got my ass. This is my jam right here. I like this song. Game Next Fest showed a lot. It really did. I didn't watch it myself, but I heard some things from people. A busy week for all-purpose streamers. Have fun balancing all that. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I think I'm gonna be straight because if I stream anything, it's just gonna be like I'm gonna stream Sonic and then switch over to, you know, Rivals or whatever. Or I'll just play Rivals off stream. Like it's not that I'm not gonna make it hard for myself because some things I can play off stream. Not everything needs to be played like on stream and stuff. And then, like I said, my friend's gonna be here. I wanted to stream Sonic when it came out, but like, god damn it, I can still stream it even though he's here. He's just gonna have to just sit in the background while I play it or something. It's gonna be what happened. But he's going to a conference, so he might be busy anyway. Most of that time, he might not even be here. So we'll just have to see what happens. Early 10/24. Yeah, it's just gonna be wild, man. Imagine if you have Shadow Android for 2-player mode. That'd be so cool, dude. Dang, I killed 2 people? Shit, I got found. I got radared. But yeah, that changed to the sensitivity. So do you guys not feel that same thing I was feeling where the game felt like slippery a bit? Like with the controls or whatever? Like I said, I think I might have felt it more because of who I was using. But yeah. I hope there's more in Shadow than we've seen. And like they just kind of surprise us or some shit. I'm hoping, at least. I'm so mad because I put this hoodie on because I was cold. Literally up until I started streaming and now I'm hot. But I'm wondering if it's because I'm like sitting right under this light or something and I'm like playing a game now. Like I feel like I'm getting hot now. I've literally been freezing the whole day. I'm wasting time going after him. All right, you're pissing me off. Can't move. There we go. All this damn orange ink everywhere. I do like that my previous skill from Rivals 1 does carry over to this game despite it being like a different engine. I do like that. Like pretty much everything I did with Claren pretty much kind of works for the most part, minus certain things. So like I just have to this is getting used to all the new stuff now, which I think is really cool. It's probably bad for newer players. Because I've done a hell of a lot of Claren dittos, as you would know, because Claren's a good beginner character and she looks cool as fuck, you know. So, but I've been feeling bad. I feel like we're about to make people not want to use it no more. You just trust what I say? Okay, that's fair. You saw Ori and never went back? Is that who you're using in this game? I can't remember if you said who you're using in this game. I was in this one. Everybody has been using Forest Burn, bro. Like him and Loxodon are like super popular. Like I've seen a lot of Loxodons. I've seen a lot of Forest Burns. It's really Forest Burn. Forest Burn's like top character. I play like all the goddamn time. But it makes sense. Those two characters are like the coolest looking. And Loxodon looks really fun to play. I think I'm gonna try him out too. I mean, the cast is so small right now. Like, you really should just try everyone and see what you like. If you like, you know, like especially if you're like just new to the game, like it wouldn't hurt to try out people. As far as as far as like grinding the game, no, I'm not gonna pick different characters because I have people that's like, you know, like even in Rivals 1, like, Lars, why don't you use a bunch of different characters? And I'm like, I'm the kind of person when I'm learning a game, I want to like master like a main. Like I'll probably have like a secondary that I use every now and then, but I want to like have my main down to a science first because I feel like dividing my attention and my brain just kind of messes me up. That's just me personally. Like I need to be able to like, you know what I'm saying, siphon out myself and shit. Because every person, because I'm not no shade, but most of the people that's told me that, it's like they have a hard time really grasping the game because they have like 5 or 6 or 7 characters, but like they're not able to like really like, you know what I'm saying, get in touch with the game, you know, because like so many characters communicate with the game differently than others, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna communicate with the game with Mega Man different than you would if you were Fox, you know, like it's a different kind of mindset. So especially like I can't imagine like trying to get used to the game, you know, with that type of thing. So right now I am running 2 characters, but like I have previous experience in Rivals, so it's not too bad. Like I'm using mainly clearing and like rank mode and shit and like super tryhard shit, but then like I'll use Rano or something on the side for now. And then once I get Rano like super duper down, then I'll use him as like a secondary. And I'm probably gonna have a fleet on the side too. Just have like a zoning character, or like a character I can kind of like zone with a bit. Fleet's fun. I like Fleet. I haven't used her in battle yet, but I kind of like the way she feels. We might not get Poem back though, potentially because of that or whatever. She could be that floaty-ish character, but Poem's pretty popular though, so I'm just gonna send Dan a message and beg him. You know, I'm gonna beg and plead, please put Poem back. Please spin back. Ooh shit, he almost killed me with that. This man's hard as a motherfucker, boy. I'm dead. I'm not dead. How am I not dead? How am I not dead? How am I not dead? How'd I kill 3 people? What the hell? And we're still losing. I killed literally like 80% of their team and we're still losing. There we go. What is your style? Or like what are your strengths in like a fighting game? But I know everyone's style is kind of different depending on the fighting game too though. Like in platform fighters, I don't play the same as I do in like a regular, I guess like a traditional fighting game. But I mean it's still kind of there though, like my mindset. So like my particular mythology of playing the game is still the same though. I just trapped myself. Damn, I shouldn't have did that. I've been playing Dragon Ball. I haven't played online. I've been doing the story mode. That was fun. Oh yeah, I beat grade 8 Vegeta in I think it was 6 tries according to Dominique. He was watching me play. So I have someone to vouch for me. But it took me about 6 tries to beat him, which is pretty decent considering I've never played Tenkaichi before like that. So and that game, this particular game is pretty fucking tough. Like this game is really hard. Cause there's just so much in this Dragon Ball game. Mid-range control, but more aggressive, taking up a lot of space with buttons. You might like Clarin, man. Or like Loxodon. Like both those characters are really good in mid-range. Like that. Cause that's something every time I come back to Clarin after playing other platform fighters, I have to remind myself I can't just like go in like I be thinking I want to. I gotta like slow myself down and shit. I'm like, okay, well, hold on, Lots. You gotta take it slow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play mid-range. If you want to like go in and start mashing and shit, you need to pick Rhino locks. That's what I said to myself. You didn't like Clan and Rivals 1? That's interesting. Well, I can understand that. I know for sure my play style is I'm very, very aggressive. So I'm especially in like in traditional fighting games, I just like to mash buttons. I just want to run you down. I want it to be a one-player game. I want to just be mashing on your block. If you can't press buttons, if you do, I frame trap you. I want a fast, highly mobile character with mix-ups. I love characters like that. That's why I like Cammy. I like Cammy, Lene, like characters like that. Like back in the day, like when I was getting into fighting games, like if any of my friends wanted me to get into the game, they'll be like, oh, there's a ninja girl over here and she's fast and press buttons. I'm like, bet. like my friends, they already know what kind of character to pick for me. Like if I get into a game or whatever, I'm like, oh, here you go. We already got a character for you, Lost. Boom. The only game that I don't make a character like that on is like fucking Grand Blue. I use Jita in that game, and Jita's more like she's a mid-range fighter. You can be aggressive with her once you get people in the corner. You can lock niggas down, boy. Cause I be pinning people down with her on Grand Blue, or when I was playing it. But she's definitely mid-range. I just like Jita. I just think Jita's cool as fuck. Like I just like how she's a girl protagonist, but she just has so much character to her, you know. What the hell's wrong with my roommate? I'm gonna go to the kitchen after this because I hear him making weird sounds through my headphones. I hope he's not like dying or something. Let me go in there after this. Is that the case of Smash as well? It's talking about like being aggressive and shit. Smash is weird because I didn't realize what my play style kind of was until much later. After I already kind of set the kind of characters I use. I feel like characters like Link and Toon Link fit me the best on Smash. Those are like, I guess, like me and D joke about it. I feel like everyone got their legacy character, like a character, no matter what Smash game you play, you're gonna be good with this character kind of thing. And I like the Links, like Link, Toon Link, like that's the first character I ever picked up on a Smash game. So those kind of characters are like, I'll always be good with them. But Sonic Master actually helped me see what my real calling was in Smash Bros. And it's swordies. Like swordies are like my calling, dude. I didn't know myself, but people would comment on during Brawl that my Toon Link played like a sword character, like a swordie, because I was so aggressive with him and the way I spaced with him. They're like, you need to use a sword character. And it took me until Smash 4 for me to realize that I need to be using a sword character or whatever. And I tried Lucina, and my Lucina was pretty good, honestly. Like Lucina was like damn near one of my secondaries in that game. And then I tried Clarin in Rivals. She fit like a glove. I used Leonardo and Nickelodeon, fit like a glove. But for sure, like my best trait, I guess you could say, like if there was like a stat pool, is spacing. Like everyone says that. I was playing with Dominique on Rivals 2 on the demo, well not demo, but the first beta, when me and him was playing, and he was like, yeah, your spacing is like fucking crazy. So, but I'm pretty good with just about any kind of character though. I'm trying to cut the lights on. Also, what's up, Sonic Master? An introspection from his valued rival. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me go check on cause he was making super weird. Yeah, he said he was choking, not choking, he was coughing a lot, like a whole lot. So I thought I heard that. I heard him hacking in there. I'm like, what the hell? And I heard like some booming sounds or something. Okay, yeah, he's good now. Like, man. Okay. Son Master, if you got some free time tomorrow, let's chat. I got to discuss some things with you. Oh, dude, I forgot to pull up my activity feed doesn't load by itself, but nobody redeemed anything anyway, so I'm good. Okay, bet. Yeah, I work from home this week, so you can hit me up whenever. I'm working from home the whole week. I did get some better sleep, by the way. Much better sleep. I got 6 hours last night. I almost got fucked again though. Like I woke up in the middle of the night again at 3 o'clock, but I just kind of just laid there for an hour while playing some rain music and I fell back asleep, thank goodness. So it almost happened again. I almost got scared too, so but I actually went to sleep. Dude, I drank sleepy time tea. I drank sleepy time tea and I drank some and I took some melatonin. So like I'm like I should have been extra knocked out. So help me get right. Shoot, I need to get right. They changed some stuff on that jump, bro. I'm gonna give you a tip before you play though, man. Play around with the controls a bit and see how you like it. I noticed when I played, they amped the sensitivity up on the left stick. So if you notice, if you're moving in that game and it feels slippery, I would recommend lowering the sensitivity on your left stick if you feel that's the case. But don't like do it if you don't feel like it's bothering you or shit. It was bothering me and I noticed it a lot because, you know, with Clarin I got to get my tippers and shit. But I was playing, I thought about it because I was doing like a Clarin ditto and I was getting so pissed off. I'm like, man, I'm like sliding everywhere. Like, I don't really think I like this game. Like I was actually not having fun with it at first. And then I was like, wait a minute, this game has control sensitivity options. So I would like lower the sensitivity. And I was labbing it a bit with Super J earlier, just to kind of see kind of what kind of threshold feels good. And yeah, the sensitivity I like was like around 75, 78-ish. Was kind of where I wanted, where it felt the best for me. So like I said, it felt good like that with Clarin at least. You may, like I said, you may want your sensitivity to be at 100 if you're using a character like Raster so you can fly around everywhere and shit. You know, I just didn't like slipping and sliding with Clarin because I need to be able to space my moves and shit and stop on a dime. So, hey, what up, Bio? Ooh, Bio, man. Oh wait, no, you saw my Zangoose thing already. Yeah, in platform fighters, I just like to be a wall moving forward. Have enough range. Oh yeah, you like Mega Man then, dude. Like Mega Man kind of fits that a lot. Yeah, I still feel like shit though. Like I got enough sleep last night, but my body still isn't used to like, I'm paying for for those days of not sleeping, but getting like 2 to 3 hours of sleep. So like it finally caught up to me today, funny enough, well last night, cause my body was shaking last night. I'm like, I don't think this is good. Like my body's kind of vibrating and shit. And like I feel like my eyes were hurting and shit. I'm like, I don't think I should probably be feeling like this. But luckily I crashed. And then today I had like headaches and eye pains and shit. Like, yeah, this is the ramifications of those days kicking in now. So. I probably shouldn't be feeling like this. Goodbye. All right. The basic rivals cast didn't scratch that for watching Cake Assault, Frostburn, sorry. Well, no, it is for Frostburn. Might be able to. Yeah, it's interesting because You know, I can see why you like Shovel Knight then, because Shovel Knight kind of has that kind of like keep you in one spot, kind of like a wall kind of thing with the fairs and all the bullshit he has. I was kind of looking for that kind of character, like a Toon Link kind of character in Rivals, and I couldn't really find that either. But Clarence like fit me like a fucking glove. Like that character's like perfect for me. Now, in all honesty, the best feeling character for me out of any platform fighter that really fit me the best was I was almost say Kameme, Kamiki. Kamiki like just fits me to a T. She's aggressive as shit, but you still got that swordy spacing, but I can do what I want to do with her. You know what I'm saying? And like she got so much mix-ups of shit, and she's fast as hell. Like everything about her just like fits me. Like she's like perfect, like for me, as a character. And I can still use projectiles if I need to. Like it's just, I feel the same way about like Linnea for a FGC kind of character. Like Linnea is like perfect for me too in that way. I almost got fucked last night. It's crazy work without content. What up, Bio? Yeah, it is very, very, that is kind of wild. I practiced edge hogging, kept getting random inverse directions while quick movements. Yeah, I was trying to practice. Yeah, that helped. No, when I fixed the sensitivity Sonic Master, that helped with that, like dead ass. How you been though, Bio? But yeah, that helped with that immediately. It's still kind of tough to do because I'm not used to doing it anymore. I've been edge hogging people doing it the brawl way. I just jump off and grab it. Like as soon as I know they're about to. Dude, when that shit clicked in for me, dude, I was telling the stream earlier, that shit was so funny. I was fighting this sweat. Dude was destroying me. I was getting destroyed by this dude. I got it down to his last stop, right? I have like 100-something%. This dude got like 20. And I think he was using Ori or Loxodon, I can't remember, but he kept up being the same way. And I'm like, I'm about to edge hog this motherfucker. He messed around and up B wrong, and I snatched that ledge. He died, boy. I was screaming, dude. After that, the whole rest of the set was just my momentum. It was just over with after that. Like that one edge hog like just fucked his whole momentum up. That shit was so funny. I've been edge hogging people like a motherfucker, dude. I be having people scared to go to the ledge. Like I'll grab that shit and they'll be trying to like hurry up and like jump on the stage and shit. I'm not perfect with it, obviously, because you know I haven't edge hogged in like what, like fucking 15, 16 years, damn near, like 15 years or some shit. No, I'm kidding. It's probably been like 10 years, but you know, for the easy, like the easy edge hogs, like the super obvious ones, like yeah, you're getting destroyed. I wish you could just walk off and grab that shit like in other games though. Yeah, Shovel Knight was close to perfect. Even Ori, dude, oh my goodness. Ori, dude. Now that character also fits me pretty well. I like Ori, man. Like that character is just so belligerent. Like he just runs and dash attacks everywhere and everyone just fucking dies. That shit's so fucking funny. That shit's hilarious. But yeah, I've been playing the hell out of Rivals though. What is pissing me off is with my 8-Bit Pro. It's like, I'm actually gonna hop on Rivals pretty soon, actually. But I was gonna say what's been pissing me off is like, mid-match, I was fighting this one dude and my fucking controller, I hit the Bluetooth on my controller. Like, the 8-Bit has a latch on the back where you can switch it from wireless USB to Bluetooth. And when it does that, you know, obviously it's gonna be searching for a Bluetooth, which is not gonna find. And so it basically my controller gets disconnected. And I've lost so many matches in other games because of that. That should be pissing me off. Luckily, dude in the match on Rivals was very, very, very honorific. I don't think that was, he had a lot of honor. So which I appreciate him for at least. Can we talk about how I'm like freaking destroying these people on Splatoon? Like what the hell? Golly, honorable. Yes, he's very honorable. And he actually waited like the whole like six seconds, almost 7 seconds for me to get it fixed, which I appreciate. I wouldn't have done that. I definitely would have just killed him and kept him moving, so he's better than me. But I would have just been like, oh, that's not my problem. Goodbye, give me my points. But no, I appreciate it. I used to be like that until people like started being mean and people be one and done in and being shiesty. So like I stopped caring too. My heart turned to stone. But yeah. Easy way to catch people out who didn't play call people out who didn't play Edgehog platform fighter. Yeah, pretty much. I know people are gonna be complaining. Like a lot of these newer players that got into like platform fighters from like Smash Bros and these games that got ledge trumping and shit, they're gonna be upset. Now it's kind of not fair. See, oh my, no, it is fair, dude. D, I had a big grin on my face when I realized something. You know how hard it is to edgehog a sword character? And that's always pissed me off. And I finally made a sword character and it's hard as shit to edgehog Clarin and I love it. I'm like, oh, finally. Oh my goodness. I'm like, yes, I can finally feel the fruits of this shit. Cause I used to hate trying to edgehog like Marth and them. Like you could do it cause Marth only has one swing. You know what I'm saying? But that was still annoying trying to edgehog him sometimes. Especially if they did it right. But like, I'm like, ah, yes. I get the fruits of this now. I'm gonna lab shield drop edgehogs for her. Oh yeah, for sure. Up air spam is so clean, man. I love it. Oh yeah. I did the same thing on. Oh, you're gonna lab shield drop so you can edgehog. You ain't shit. I just read what you said. Just parry. I wouldn't even bother edgehog. I would just parry her ass and then hit her. But no, you gonna power shield that shit and then edgehog the second hit of it or something. That's cool. We got wall jumps. You know what's whack? Orcane can wall jump after his up B for whatever the fuck reason. Cause like I edgehogged an Orcane and this motherfucker wall jumped. And I'm like, how? How did you wall jump? He doesn't go into free fall? That's some bullshit. That's not fair. Yeah, I'm parrying a Clarin. Y'all need to, oh, you know what? Do that. Wipe all those other Clarins out. Not me though. Y'all gonna let me get back on. Yeah, that's true. I'll lab both. No, you good. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do all that. You gotta do all that. Relax. Dude, I've been doing some ugly shit recently, man. Dude, I've been doing some ugly shit recently, man. Like when people be trying to recover, I was kind of doing this at Rivals 1 anyway. I'll jump down and activate Clara's barrier, like by the blast zone, and they'll just get spiked down by the by her reflector barrier thing. That shit's so fucking funny, dude. That shit had me fucking crying, man. I'm like, damn. That sucks. Sucks to be you. All right, you're dead. I'm kind of cooking on Splatoon tonight, man. Just lurking. All G perp. Did you play? Have you been playing the free demo for Rivals? I might try out Maple too. Maple looks fun, but right now I'm using Clarin, the Frog, and what's his face? Who's throwing these bombs, bruh? You. All right, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. That guy's pissing me off with these bombs. Yeah, I'm planning to come home early tomorrow, playoffs, or just to play Rivals. Yeah, man, get it in. Cause I think the thing ends, I think literally like a day before the real shit comes out, I think, or a day or two before the real thing comes out, which is cool as fuck. I'm gonna be so rusty when I get back to Flash Party, dude. I'm playing nothing but Rivals too. Like literally the whole day. I don't even know how I was functioning on that game off of 3 hours of sleep the past 2 days, but once I feel well rested and I play that game, it's gonna be crazy, bro. Like imagine when I'm well rested playing that game and I can like think properly and my brain don't feel like crap. That's gonna be crazy. It's the 21st, I think. Yeah, it's 21st. Once I get good again at Raster, I'm gonna try Zeta Burn. Dude, Zeta Burn's sick. They fixed Zeta Burn like tremendously, bro. I fought this Zeta Burn, bro. I couldn't do shit. That man was reflectoring the hell out of my ass, bro. And I'm glad, see, you're doing what we were talking about earlier, where you're kind of like focusing on one character at a time. Cause I was mentioning like there's people, and I think it's fine if you're one of those people that like try different characters, but like I get questioned a lot about that. Why you just use one character in these games? I'm like, cause when I'm trying to learn a game, I might pick maybe two, but I like to master my character first, like my main first, so I can get a feel for the game. And then I go for another character. So I'm not gonna main like 6 characters like week 1 to be playing the game. I'm not gonna do that. That doesn't work for me. Revenge required. Well, you got fundamentals between Rivals and Smash. That's true. Nada, I didn't know about it. You didn't? Till like just now? Yeah, dude, they got a free demo for Rivals. And like your progression carries over. Go download that shit. It's up until the 21st. You got like, I guess less than a week now. And then the game comes out the day after. So I backed it, so I'm gonna get it the next day, which is cool. So no, that's true though. That's true though. The hardest thing for me to get used to with everything in that game right now has been like spot dodging. But I finally got spot dodging down. I was fighting this damn sweaty Forest Burn, and he was pissing me off with all his grabs and shit. Cause Forest Burn, bruh, if you get neutral grab by him, he got like grab release combos and some shit you can do on you, which is fucking crazy. And I'm like, wow, this really do feel like brawl. What the hell? But like I had to learn to spot dodge. So now I finally got spot dodging back into my damn memory banks again. Memory unlocked. Bro, they are keeping us at bay. What the hell? I'm dead. I got outranged. What do you think you should do if you feel like you hit a wall in terms of skill? I think that at that point you need to just do a lot of self-reflection. Because there's obviously something you need to like. I'll say from my experience, right? I like to speak from my own experience instead of trying to like just say some bullshit. That's what I watched a monk, like a martial arts monk that talked about that. Like a lot of times people just say shit just to say it. Like things that you say should come from research, your own experiences, or observation of someone else's experience. So for me, I'll say that like when I hit a wall and I feel stuck, I try to do things that makes me think outside the box. Because if I try to think of it like you're going down a path, right? And you're on a map, you're going down a path and you're stuck. There's probably different ways to get around what you're doing, but you can't see it because you're in it. So like at that point, I would step away, maybe ask people for help, like ask someone that can see it better than you can at the moment because you're in it. Or I would just do a lot. It takes a lot of self-reflection and observation is what I'll say. And then I guess you need to figure out like what are you stuck on. Like in Rivals 1, I hit a wall when I reached about like maybe what rank was I at the time? I think I was gold rank or something. And I hit a wall and I was like, damn it, like this shit is really hard. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get past this time. And then I sat back and I guess I took a break, and then I realized like, okay, I need to get better with my movement and my spacing with clearing because I'm not killing people fast enough. Something just clicked it with me with that. And then after I learned that, I was able to push past that. And then I hit another wall because I noticed I was getting beat up by characters with gimmicks like that Bowser Jr. snake chick that shoots all that smoke out and all that bullshit. Like that character pisses me off. But Super J sat me down one day and was like, yo, I'm about to teach you how to parry all of this shit from these characters, because all those characters with gimmicks, if you parry them, they're pretty much immobile. Like Maple, like on Rivals 1, if you parry that tree thing, then the tree is not active anymore and she's not really gonna bother you. With Orcane, if he has the puddle out and he shoots bubbles out and you parry that, he's stuck. Like just shit like that I didn't know. you know, until like Super J told me about it. So after he told me that, it just unlocked a whole new level of shit for me, you know. So it's like, definitely I would just ask questions, ask somebody, you know, ask questions, try to figure out why you're stuck, and then, you know, you can get yourself out. That's the best advice I got for that. As long as Raster feels that middle ground between Sheik and Yoshi, Bear, Min, I should try it, son. I think Raster probably feels the same, I would think. I've seen people use a Raster, and I haven't heard anybody say Raster's bad, so I haven't heard a single person say that. The Rasters I've seen play has been kicking ass. I have not fought a single Raster yet, because everyone's using Forest Burn and Loxodont and Rano and shit, and Clarin, but I haven't seen, I've not fought a single Raster yet. But I've seen them. When I do see them on streams, they be kicking ass. So I watched the tourney. Raster had some janky grab setups for insta kills at ledge against bad recoveries. Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's like this shit's gonna be crazy. I can already tell players that's coming from like Smash Bros or other platform fighters versus people that played like Rivals immediately. Because the first thing I can tell is it ain't even though people like, oh, they're not wave dashing, so clearly they're not. I even past that, it's the way they're using their shields. Like when I see them just sitting across the stage doing this, they're just shielding the whole fucking time, just waiting for you and to jump out so you can do something. I'm like, you're definitely a Smash player, and that's okay, because I'm also a Smash player, but I also play Rivals. You know what I'm saying, and other games too. And you know, I'm used to having games where I didn't really have a shield to do shit with, but I can immediately tell. But I like how there's so many things you can do to people if they're blocking a lot, and I love that power shield he's back. Oh my goodness, great dude. There's so many characters at Rivals that pissed me off before because they're just mashing and I just had to just dodge it. But I'm like, I can power shield your shit now and then hit you. It's perfect. Like if I was using a character that wasn't a sword character, I'd be even more destruction, because like I still gotta respect the range if they're too close and shit. But man, what time is it? 9:27. How long have I been streaming? I might switch over to Rivals. Yeah, it's been an hour. I'll do like 2 more rounds, or maybe I might do like a round or two, and then I'm gonna switch to Rivals. I'm probably end the stream on the YouTube side and then continue it over here, because I don't feel like changing my stuff on that side to like Rivals and stuff. I'm too lazy. And I probably play Rivals until like, what time is it? 9:27. I still gotta take a shower tonight, so I'll probably play it till like maybe 10:30 or something like that, and then I'll dip, take my shower, and chill out the rest of the night. Rivals equals buttons, aggro best defense. The thing that I like about Rivals 1, and it still kind of works in this game too, is like, but more so in Rivals 1, is like your movement was like a big thing. And I think that's something with me too. Like I'm really big on movement with my characters, which is why I like Toon Link a lot, and I like Fox and Melee. Like I like Toon Link in Brawl, and I like Fox in Melee, and I use Fox in Brawl too. I like characters with high mobility, you know what I'm saying? I like being able to mix people up with my speed and shit. And I feel like that's pretty major there. And I feel like Rivals just kind of encompass that. Like if you have good mobility, you can really fuck somebody up in that game. But likewise, you don't necessarily have to have high mobility to be super good, because like Super J is a prime example of that. Dude's diamond rank on Rivals and can fight some master rank players really good, and he don't be doing all that crazy wave dash and stuff at all. He has movement, but he kind of like, he knows how to play without having to do all of that. So clearly there's like ways to kind of not have to necessarily do that. I do still feel like you should at least know how to do it on a very proficient level, because it just helps so much to get out of situations and like maximize punishes and stuff. But yeah. Damn, we got bodied. Also, that not Rivals movie, the My Hero movie was decent. It was straight. I watched it yesterday. Be as free as a bird with movement. Literally, especially in your case with Raster. You're a little close, ain't you? Oh, dude, I gotta play multiverses too. So they like buffed and nerfed the Powerpuff Girls, but I think based on the notes, their aim was to kind of make it to where their aerial combat is better, so it's not so linear. Because like a lot of combos and flow with the Powerpuff Girls was very linear, simply because like certain moves was too slow or it did too much knockback, so you can't really combo properly. And the Powerpuff Girl is supposed to be like a high speed, super aggressive combo kind of character. And I feel like, and at least that's my interpretation of it, because on the patch notes I noticed a lot of the things they changed was like knockback stuff on like aerial moves, and they said their aim is to make it to where, you know, their aerial combat is more exemplified. I don't know, like it had more emphasis will be placed on their aerial combat. That's what I got from that. I got done fighting Zetaburn. Glad I asked you about the wall thing. So what you got? Do you see something that you're stuck on, or you're just kind of like paying attention to things? Shoot, one of the biggest walls I've ever had in the entire time I've ever played a game competitively was in Brawl, and I was stuck, bro. I was stuck. It's weird when you're at that age, 'cause I think I was like 16 or something at the time. I was 15 or 16. I think I was 16. I can't remember. But I was at a wall where it was like, okay, like I'm good at the game, but there's something happening here, because it feels like with everyone that knows me, I'm getting hit and killed the same way. And that was really pissing me off. Like, I'm like, I keep getting killed the same way. And it was like, something in my brain was like, pay attention. So one day, I don't know why I thought to do this. Sonic Master can remember, because it was him, Sonic Master, our friend Captain Red from our crew in Brawl, and another friend. And we were doing doubles. And I remember it was me and Captain Red left, and I just stopped in the middle of the match. Like, I literally like, we were in the middle of our 1v1, it was just us two left. And I ran and I stopped. And I saw him doing a bunch of pivot grabs, like in neutral. And I'm like, why is he doing that? And I'm like, if he's pivot grabbing, he must be trying to read a dodge roll. I said, I must be dodge rolling a lot. And I remember hearing people say that to me during my earlier times of Brawl, that I had a bad dodge roller habit. And so it just clicked to me after that, like, I gotta pay more attention to what I'm doing, because I'm getting red like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that just unlocked something crazy. Then another big awakening moment for me was when I met Don from my college, or Maharo from my college. And he has a very interesting style with Kirby. He's very like, he takes his time, he's super patient, and he spaces you out like crazy. And when I saw him, I watched him play and I played him, I'm like, dude, your play style is so cool. Like, people watch him play and they're like, oh, he's good and this and that, but I'm like, I don't know if people really understood like why he was so good. And when I sat there and watched him during Brawl, like I watched his Kirby, I stopped using Kirby after that, because I'm like, this dude is like a real Kirby main, bro. Like, and it doesn't help, that is his favorite video game franchise. Like, it's like Mega Man for me, but with him, with Kirby. But it was just like, I'm like, bro, like your spacing is like perfect, dude. Like he had the exact spacing down to a science where his moves would hit you and where he would be safe, and to the point he could walk you down with Kirby, bro. Kirby, you know, Kirby doesn't have real approach moves. This man will walk you down with Kirby because his spacing was so good and he was just so patient. And I'm like, bro, I'm still in that shit. I'm still in that shit. And I think that's where the whole Lox's spacing thing kind of started, I think, was that. Me slowing down my gameplay from just being super aggressive to being more patient. Like, those are like two of the biggest like shifts for me. I'm not looking for habits often, and there's some movements I don't have particularly down. I can, you know, and I can kind of see that, because even when we play Rivals Exit, because you had your combos down, your spacing was good, your movement was great, but I think the only reason why I beat you in those matches was literally because of the reads and setups and stuff. Like, and I mean, I don't like, maybe that's even a thing for Melee players. Like Melee's evolved, so I don't know if it's the same, but I know like the biggest thing between Melee and Brawl players back in the day was like Brawl, we didn't have combos in Brawl. Like we didn't have like true like combos, we didn't have movement. Like all we had was reads and setups and strings and shit. So it's like when I'm playing, by default, I'm thinking about setups, reads, like what can I do in this situation to bait you to do this and that. Like my brain is wired to do that more so than like the movement combo aspect and the reaction thing. And I feel like in a game, especially like Rivals 2, you kind of need both. I think in Rivals 1, you can kind of get away with it a bit more. That's why I liked it, because I can just kind of cut my brain off a bit more in a lot of situations. But I feel like in Rivals 2, with the addition of shielding and, you know, you get the rock, paper, scissors thing with the grabs now and the ledge, like you really have to pay attention to what you're doing, because like people will set your ass up like hard. And that's kind of why I don't like Ultimate, because I feel like Ultimate has that, like, you don't really have to think factor to it too, but it's not fun. It's not in a fun way like Rivals and Melee is. Like Rivals and Melee is fun because while you're not just sitting here playing chess with people all day, you know, you're moving around, you're reacting, you're kind of thinking of things in the fly while you're playing, which is fun. But like I feel like with Ultimate, it's like it's missing like some kind of chemical X main ingredient type shit to make it where it's like it's an aggressive game, but it's not like fun aggressive. Maybe it's the shielding, because like Rivals doesn't have a shield, but your movement's ridiculous. So that's and you have a great parry system, and I think that helps that. And you got infinite air dodges too, not even air dodge, but you can air dodge as much as you want to, so that helps. And like Smash has a shitty shield system in it, and the parry's not rewarding all the time. So it's like, and I'm not trying to like say I don't hate Smash Bros. I go back to Smash all the time. I don't hate Smash. I still love Smash, but I'm just saying that's kind of where I think they kind of messed up on, is that flow between the two of those. You know what I'm saying? The balance. And I think like hopefully the next Smash they kind of find a better balance with that. Hopefully, if we get like a brand new Smash and not just like a port. But that's just my thoughts on it. I'm not saying I'm right. I don't write the Bible for these games, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm surprised you remembered that. The dodge roll habit was big for you. Wait, how do you know about X's dodge roll habit? When did y'all play? Because X don't play Smash. Where did you play him on? But hard not to because we played so much. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, you tell me the dodge roll habit for me. Okay, yeah. Sonic Master was talking about me. Okay, yeah. My bad. My bad. You got a bad dodge roll habit too, Exit? I feel like most people that get like this early into Smash Brothers probably has a bad dodge roll habit or some sort. Like, I feel like everyone has some kind of bad defensive habit. Unless you're just really, really knowledgeable about it. Because I mean, dodge rolling makes you feel safe. You know, you dodge roll, you get out of fucking moves. You know what I'm saying? You get around people. It's how you get through shields. Like dodge roll is how you get through a lot of stuff. You know, and I feel like once you kill that dodge rolling habit and you are able to read dodge rolls, that's when you ascend to like your own level this of platform fighters now. Like now I can read these things. And then you get to where you're reading air dodges now. Like, okay, I done hit this dude and he's out of air dodges now. So I can just combo this motherfucker to hell now and back. You know what I'm saying? Or you make them air dodge. You know, you start baiting and then you start learning how to bait spot dodges. You know what I'm saying? And like, once you get that down, now when you get all three of those together, you just killed somebody's entire defensive options right there. Once you get their dodge rolling down, their spot dodging down, and their dodge rolls down, what are they gonna do to you? They can't do shit. It's over with unless they are able to recognize that I need to stop doing that type shit. I had to put this shit on YouTube. Like this section where I've just been talking about all this platform fighter shit. I need to like edit that shit and put it on YouTube or something. The reading thing comes with time, but I feel like that's like if I ever took like disciples and not disciples, that sounds like pretentious. No, I'm not gonna say that. If I ever took anybody under my wing at all in any kind of game that I'm playing, the first thing I'm gonna teach them is like intuition, you know, like learning how to like, especially if they got the basics down and shit, like learning how to like read, learning how to bait, you know, learning how to recognize, you know, what you're doing. So you're not doing the same thing over and over again and getting punished for it over and over again. Because once you get that autoplay, like I want to beat the autoplay out of people, basically. Because I mean, everyone has a, like a, what's that shit called? A flow chart. Shit, I got a flow chart thing. But when someone hits you, you need to be able to turn the auto thing off and go into, okay, let me start reading the shit. You need that. You need to be able to shift between the two. Autopilot and free flow, or yeah, or flow state. You need both of those. I was on autopilot that entire time I was playing Splatoon just now, for sure, because I was not paying attention to those matches. I don't even know if I won or lost a lot of them. I know I was going ham. I was definitely free flowing. I was looking at the chat most of the matches or whatever. But I'm gonna switch over to Rivals. If you were tuning in for Splatoon, I definitely appreciate you. Sorry, I've been talking about Rivals and fighting games the whole stream, but you'll be alright. I don't care. Yeah, but if you tuned in from the Splatoon side of things, I appreciate you. We about to shift over to Rivals for a bit. And I'll catch you guys next time on the YouTube side. All right.